Accepting Jesus as my Lord and Savior has changed my life in the fact being raised Jewish and being raised to live by the Old Testament, I never was able to understand how anybody was good enough to have an eternal relationship with the Lord. Once I did accept Jesus Christ, after reading the Old Testament and going to church, listening to sermons and talking to people, I realized that the Lord loved us so much that there was no way He wanted any kind of separation from that eternal relationship. And I realized that He devised His perfect plan and offered His perfect Son as a sacrifice so that I and everybody else will have that eternal relationship forever with the Lord. I realized I needed Christ in my life a long time ago. I was raised in a Jewish home. I was never able to practice or speak of Jesus Christ because the Jewish people don't concern themselves with the New Testament. Everything's all about the Old Testament, and I just was never able to understand how I could be redeemed from my sins. I always felt Christ in my life. All my friends growing up were Christian. I would go to the events at church with them and all that, and it always just felt good to me. But like I said, I was never able to outwardly accept Jesus. But once my father died and I moved to Florida, I felt now's the time. And when I moved here, I met my best friend, Brenda Baker, church-going woman. She brought me to church. I'd go with her, and she'd be there for me to ask questions. And absolutely my spiritual advisor. And once my father died, I felt it was time to just be in who I felt I was, and accepting Jesus in my life was a big part of that. I came to the realization that I wanted to be baptized because it's what I'm all about. I fully believe Jesus to be the Son of the Lord, to be my Savior, and it is my public proclamation to come out and let everybody who will listen know that I love Jesus Christ. I believe Him to be my Lord, my Savior, and if anybody who witnesses my testimony can take it to heart and maybe feel the same, won't be so afraid to come out and do as I do and let everybody who wants to listen know that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior.